Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We got a special show for you today. Special Saturday pop-up cam. Cop cam, baby. We've got another one. This one is very interesting. I haven't watched it yet. I just skimmed through it real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, please hit the like, share, subscribe, and the notification bell so you can know when I upload and go live. Ladies and gentlemen, I am your humble host, Nate King, aka Alaska Black, aka Mr. Give It To Him Raw, aka Nate on the Beat. Let's get right into the show.
On December 11th, 2022, First Amendment Auditor Jeremiah Payne, his wife, and their 5-year-old daughter were walking in a Springfield, Tennessee neighborhood when they accidentally dropped a bag of candy in front of the home of off-duty Metro Nashville Police Department Detective William Thorogood. Detective Thorogood, assuming the bag was trash, flashed his badge and asked the family to pick it up. After complying, Mr. Payne asked for the detective's name and badge number, then began recording the interaction.
Stop. Yeah, it's her candy. I apologize. It fell out.
Get on your knees, put your hands behind your back. Sir?
What the f*** are you doing?
Sir,
Dude,
sir.
Let go of my phone, man. Sam, take my phone. What are you doing?
Hey, we're
Dog,
homeless.
get back.
Get
Hey,
back.
we're homeless.
You ain't a cop, man.
And we're just walking.
Show me your bag.
We're just walking across.
What the f***? And I didn't do nothing. All I did was your name and badge
Am I gonna have a
number.
problem with you?
No.
You smashed my phone,
Okay,
man.
calm down. Calm down.
Can we please just walk
Can you
off?
please let me?
No, stop.
No,
Stop.
get the f*** off me, man.
Stop.
Give me my phone. Give me my
Take your
phone.
phone. Take your phone.
Please
Listen to
stop.
me.
We're just trying to walk across.
The f*** is wrong with you, dude?
Jamal, let's just go.
No, don't go.
Stop. Let's just
Not
go.
detained. Stop.
Look, we're just trying to walk.
I'm not being detained by
Kid
you.
doesn't get hit.
Somebody would have been hurt.
Get out of the road so your kid doesn't get hit.
I don't care if you're a cop or not.
Guys, please.
We're just trying to.
You assaulted me, dude, and it's on video.
Shower.
Yeah, you don't have the right to do that.
Tried that.
Call the cops. They're not gonna do nothing.
Officer Thorogood ordered Mr. Payne to put his hands behind his back, threw him to the ground, and placed his knee on Mr. Payne's neck for several seconds. Under
can't do
Tennessee
that.
law, assault
You
occurs
cannot do
when
that.
someone intentionally or recklessly causes injury or fear of injury, or makes offensive contact. Aggravated assault involves serious injury, death, or strangulation. While Officer Thorogood's actions likely constituted misdemeanor assault, it's unlikely they would qualify as aggravated assault since Mr. Payne's injuries, though serious, probably wouldn't meet the legal definition of extreme physical pain under Tennessee law.
Because I didn't do nothing wrong. You assaulted me.
I need an officer at 400.
Yes, I was assaulted.
You get the buggy. Okay. I don't want your dad to go to jail either, so stop. Get in the buggy.
Come on. It's okay. It's okay. See what you're doing to my daughter, dude? You tyrant piece of shit.
We're just trying to watch the program.
He's being very disruptive.
Oh, because he just attacked me.
Come here.
I have it on video.
Stay out of it. Jeremiah, stop. Jeremiah, just stop. It's not worth it. Let's just go.
My name's William.
Oh my God.
William is his name.
Thorogood.
I'm just trying to watch the program.
Get the f away from me. Stay away from me.
I would just like to watch the program.
No, we're leaving.
No, you're not going in.
You're not a cop to detain
Wait
me.
for the police officers.
You are not a cop. Hey, he's trying to kidnap me. Help!
Yeah,
Help!
He's trying to say I'm trying to kidnap him now.
He's trying to hold me against my will. Come on. Walk now. Walk now. Walk now. You ain't married to him. You're married to me. You better come on.
Sir, we're not going to do that. You're not going to turn this into a domestic situation.
You're a tyrant if you're a cop. He identified as a cop. So if he's not really a cop, this dude pretended to be a cop. Really? You just attacked me.
Sir, you're starting to scare me and you're making me nervous.
You just attacked me. Yeah, you're lucky you didn't get shot, dude.
I haven't seen any weapons. They're homeless.
That don't mean I don't have weapons.
They're
Now he's
homeless.
threatening me. He's saying he has a weapon.
No, I didn't threaten you. It's on video, you liar.
No, we don't have
I said because I'm homeless don't mean I don't have
He didn't
weapons.
say he had a weapon. He said because I'm homeless doesn't mean I don't have a weapon.
After allowing Mr. Payne to stand, Officer Thorogood called 911 and repeatedly told Mr. Payne he was
Boy, you
detained,
Thorogood
despite
tripping.
Mr. Payne claiming it was a kidnapping. Under Tennessee
You
law,
tripping.
false imprisonment occurs when someone unlawfully confines another, and kidnapping involves false imprisonment with substantial risk of bodily injury. While Officer Thorogood's actions could potentially lead to charges of false imprisonment or kidnapping, they might also fall under official oppression or official misconduct, as he knowingly subjected Mr. Payne to unlawful detention and mistreatment, using his authority improperly.
I live in this house right here. Off-duty Metro. They're coming through and they threw trash in another person's yard and then they threw trash in my yard. So I confronted him. I was actually being really nice to him and his wife and asked him to just pick it up and go. And then he starts filming me and yelling at me. So I approached him and we got in a little tussle.
It's all on video, don't lie, because they're going to
It's
see
all
it.
on video. And now it just got to a point where I was like, I gotta call you guys out. So that's where we are. So do you I don't want to prosecute or anything like that. I really just wanted to leave. But when it got to the point of like us doing this, I've been trying to talk with him. Haven't had a whole lot of luck. But, he's just homeless and
Yeah, and I pulled out my phone and asked him his name, your badge number, and he fucking
that's where we
attacked
are. It's like, I ain't trying to turn this into like a YouTube thing or, you know, whatever. He seems like a good guy. He's got, what's that?
Well, you're about to be famous, dude. Ask them, they know who I
What he
am.
does.
I would have been pissed.
Right.
You fucked up.
What's he do?
Threw the wrong one to the
Is
ground.
it like a website they use or something? Okay. Alright. Well, it is what it is. Just let him do it. But, you know, just kind of want to let him go. Just get on with my life.
All right. If you want to
What
go
an
back in your
asshole.
driveway, I'll talk to him.
Yeah. Alright. Sounds good. Thanks, guys.
Yep.
No, I'm not, man. All because I pulled my phone out and asked him for his name and badge
Look,
number.
I'm not joking.
And
He said
you
he
can
was
see
a
on the
cop.
video, he charges at me, throws me to the ground.
He said
right there
you're
in
under
their
arrest.
driveway.
I'm putting you in handcuffs. And
Through
literally,
my
I
phone.
had him on. Yeah.
Yeah, had me. He
I
had his knee
accidentally
into my
dropped Skyler's
throat.
bag of candy as we were
He
walking.
had his
we're
knee
walking
in
to
my
Kroger.
throat.
Hold on, one at a time, okay?
Sorry, we
No,
were
you're
walking
fine.
to Kroger, and I accidentally dropped Skyler's candy. He thought I dropped her trash in his, like, out of the edge of his
Came
driveway.
out
And I
irate.
said, no, I'm sorry. It's actually her bag of candy. I didn't mean to drop it. So I picked it up, and he said, okay. Well, the next time, I don't know. It just kind of went from one thing to the next.
Because he
Next thing I know,
identified
has
as a
Jeremiah on
cop.
the
So I
ground.
said, so what is your name and badge number if you're a cop? And that's when he pulled out something out of his pocket. I guess it's that badge he's holding. And ran towards me, threw me down on the ground.
Yeah, maybe it's a cop. I don't know.
Put his knee in my throat, literally had me down on the ground.
Yeah, that is true.
All
Like,
because
how
I
you
asked for his name and badge number.
Guy in Penn said he was going to have him arrested and taken to jail, and I'm like,
So I want to
for
press
what?
charges on him. I have it on video.
Is he really a
Would you
cop?
like to see it?
And I don't think you can. I don't know if you can really arrest him. You should put your hands on
Just
him.
because he's a cop, he don't have qualified immunity.
Keep your hands to yourself. All over a bag of candy that I picked up that I did not mean to drop. And I even apologized that I dropped it.
Yeah.
I didn't even know I dropped it. We were just trying to cut through and walk to Kroger.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were coming from Walmart.
I'm just trying to go to the grocery store.
I have to get something to drink, and then
Oh yeah, I had to get something to drink and I dropped the bag of candy. That's here. You're
Hold on,
heavy.
my Bluetooth is on.
You're really heavy. Sorry.
Sorry,
I mean,
I'm
if
kind of
it's
shaky
never
because I was just, you
Not
know.
excitement. I swear.
You're fine, you don't have to apologize.
I like your glasses.
Stand over here. If you guys want to grab your stuff, you
Okay.
can bring it over here.
Just a second, okay.
Okay.
I do want to press charges.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. He's got the whole thing on video. Jeremiah was in the street. He came over and said, put your hands behind your back. You can see his phone get tossed, and he throws it on the ground.
What an asshole.
Who?
Like, you're a real jackass
Talk
for
about
that.
what?
Jeremiah came on his property first?
I didn't see any of that on the video. No, we talked to him, but they weren't on his property when he did that. They were in the middle of the street, and it's on video. He literally attacked him. And I don't know why. Where do you think he can go about arresting people for no reason? They weren't on his property when he did all that. They were actually like down where my car is, right over here.
I mean, I'm going to believe that, you know.
I'm just saying that being that it's on video, we're going to have a problem here being who he is too. We're going to have a problem. Cop or not, it's recorded.
Yeah, even if he did assault someone,
we're going to do a report for him because he's asking for it, but and I do believe he's probably going to go get a warrant on him. I'm sure.
742, signal 14.
No, I know, because it's on video, but this is what Jeremiah does, and this is exactly what he's been trying to do. Yeah. And this guy let him do it.
Well, he didn't know any better.
Well, yes he does. He's a cop. These guys weren't on his property at the time that he just attacked them.
I don't blame him.
Listen, regardless, he should know.
712, signal 14.
I don't blame him. Really? Is that what the cop just said?
If you're being recorded, it's probably going to go somewhere, and they weren't on your property when you just attacked them. They had left. That's the problem on that.
I'm going to get out of here.
I was trying to detain him and arrest him because I asked him to leave. I guess you saw the video. I just didn't have cuffs on me to put on him, so I just said, all right, I'm going to pop up, and that's when I called 911.
Yes, sir. So, can you go back to the beginning? I know you said you saw him walking here.
They left trash on the corner house, pushed the cart around here. I was in my kitchen area. And they threw a giant bag of trash right here in my front yard. So I came out and said, hey guys, police, I need you to pick up the trash, and I need you to leave the neighborhood. She came over and they gave me a bunch of lips, so that's when I showed my badge and I said, guys, I'm police, I need you to get out. That's when he started filming me and you guys picked up from there with the video.
You're an asshole. That's just what that boils down to.
At this point, if he wants to make a big deal, but I really just want him to leave the neighborhood.
Well, they're allowed to be walking on the public road. I mean, it's not like a gated community.
Yeah, but it's littering is a crime too. I mean, yeah, I know. He's homeless, he gets his right, but...
Officer Thorogood expressed a desire to prosecute Mr. Payne for littering if he continued to make a big deal about it, despite primarily wanting him to leave the area.
Him being homeless has nothing to do with it.
Officer John Antonio reminded Thorogood that Mr. Payne and his family were allowed on the public street. While Officer Thorogood cited littering as a crime under Tennessee law, littering involves knowingly leaving trash without removing it. Since the family picked up the dropped bag of candy immediately, there were no grounds for littering charges. A court would likely conclude that Thorogood had no probable cause for the arrest attempt.
Okay, so I guess he's gonna do the report, but he went and attacked this guy when he wasn't even on his property. Like threw him to the ground and everything. And
that man wasn't on your property, Sheldon. You tripping?
Over some trash that they threw in his yard, but picked up. They weren't on his property when he went after Jeremiah at all. And from there, you see him leave his driveway and go into the street and then attack Jeremiah. Yes, all on video. Yeah. No, he's not. Well, he said that he didn't think we should arrest for that, but Beasley, that's what I'm saying. But it being on video is, yeah, it's a problem. And he shows his badge and says I'm a cop and everything. and he was trying to arrest him in the middle of the street. He told him to get his hands and put them behind his back, and Jeremiah's filming as he always does, and then he comes at him, and you can literally see the scuffle on camera. The whole camera like starts shaking and crap. His daughter's screaming and crying, and he said he had his knee on the back of his neck.
Okay. Jeremiah. Is that your name?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Detective William Thorogood with Metro Police. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm not trying to hurt you. Don't want to scare you. I'm really sorry for the confrontation I had in front of your child. Okay? I feel really bad about that. And I just want to apologize to you. So I am sorry for upsetting your kid, especially.
Why are his pupils so small?
Yeah, because she's never going to forget that now, and she's going to look at cops as pieces of shits because of you.
You're absolutely right. Taking that into consideration. Apologize to you.
I try to teach my kid that not all cops are bad. There are good cops, and then you come out and do shit like
I'm trying
that.
to be a good one, so please just hear me out, okay, Jeremiah? All right, can you hear me out?
I hear you.
All right. Let me just swallow my pride here and say I apologize for upsetting you and your family, okay?
That's
Can-
Would you like a nugget?
Yes. Yeah. But I'm not going to take for you guys during the holiday
I'm gonna
season,
go get him a
okay?
nugget.
So I'll try to be man enough and apologize, which is a hard thing for cops to do.
I think for
And I
anybody
just
to
hope
do.
that, you know,
It don't matter if
you
you're
can
a
be man
cop or
enough and accept
not.
my apology.
It's a hard
okay?
thing for
I just
anybody.
didn't like the litter in my yard, that's
Yeah,
all. That's
it's-
all.
She didn't mean to drop it, but to
It really is
go
bad.
to that extent because I pulled out my phone and asked you for your name and badge number, really? Come on now. That's being.
apologized. No,
I get that.
No, he's right. Hold on,
But that's
hold on.
being a tyrant.
Jeremiah, listen to me. You looking
Do
at
you not agree with that?
Hey, she's
100%, you're right, and I apologize. And I want you to understand how hard it is for me to.
Oh, I know how hard it is for cops. I know. I'm a First Amendment auditor. I know.
All right.
After Officer Thorogood apologized, Mr. Payne agreed not to press charges, but later alleged that Thorogood gave him $80 to not post the video, which he did anyway. The following day, Thorogood self-reported and was placed under investigation. Mr. Payne went to the DA's office to pursue charges, but a grand jury declined to indict Thorogood on 2 felony assault charges. Mr. Payne now plans to take civil legal action. On June 5th, 2024, private investigator and ex-cop...
Looks like we got an addition to the body cop cam. Cop cam.
Mr. Hoffman was conducting surveillance for a workers' compensation case in Hilliard, Florida. The adult subject drove to a local church with minors. Hoffman initially observed from a nearby grocery store parking lot, but moved closer to the church when activities began outside. After being asked to leave the church property, Hoffman complied and returned to the original lot. Despite this, someone from the church called 911, accusing Hoffman of filming children.
What's going on, brother?
What's going on, man?
Hey, we're getting phone calls that you're with binoculars watching kids.
Yeah,
Why?
I'm working.
Working what?
I'm not watching kids.
Okay, what are you doing then?
I'm an investigator.
All right, did you call the sheriff's office to say that?
No.
You're supposed to do that. You got some ID on you, brother? And you're in the middle of the parking lot, not even in a parking space.
This is private property.
Okay, you're in the middle of the roadway. Do you have ID on you or not?
Have I committed a crime?
Anytime that you are a private investigator, do you have a Florida ID on you?
That's my investigator license, sir.
So typically, you're supposed to notify the sheriff's office if you're going to be doing any private investigations whatsoever. But you're also blocking the flow of traffic right here. How long are you going to be here for?
I'm not sure.
Okay. All right. Well, stand by for just a minute. Are you investigating somebody at the church?
I can't discuss that.
901 1001 key. Come over here. 77.
Hey, officer. I'm the pastor over there.
What's up, brother?
So when I pulled up a few minutes ago, he had the left-hand corner of his shade up, and he was filming kids.
Yeah.
So
Hold on.
That's why we got here.
Might want to stay back over there, brother. Go back over there. Huh?
I have a right to hear.
You don't have a right to hear anything. You go back over there. I'll talk to you in a minute. Okay? I'll talk to you over here.
Yep.
Tell him to stay over there. He says he's a private investigator. Here's his ID. I didn't get a chance to run him yet.
He doesn't give him a right to film kids.
Oh, I know. 100%. He's supposed to also call the sheriff's office and say that, hey, we're doing this, that, and the other.
So I want him trespassed. I don't want him near it. And if you
Well,
can put him in jail, lock him up.
if he's not on the property, I can't trespass him.
Well, he was on the property.
He was on the property when?
Yeah, he was right there when I pulled up and filming a kid.
Okay.
So you can hear it. I mean, I saw you filming a kid. with your window thing up. You're videoing it from our parking lot. It's against the law. Lock him up. Thank y'all.
All right, well, hey, let me get your ID if you want to try.
The pastor claimed it was illegal for Mr. Hoffman to film children, but it's generally legal to film in public spaces, including children, where there's no expectation of privacy. Courts, like in State v. Oatman, have upheld that non-obscene filming in public is protected by the First Amendment. While the pastor could ask Hoffman to leave the property, it's unlikely his actions violated any laws since he was surveilling an adult, not specifically filming children.
Yeah. Find out if we're listed what's the trespass, please.
Yeah.
He is solicited trespass. That's against the law.
I'll hold you legally accountable.
It's okay.
What's your name and badge number, sir?
Officer Dan Jones, 1198.
Thank you. I appreciate that, sir.
All right.
Yeah, find out if they want him trespass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go in there and solicit trespass.
There's some guy. We're trespassing him from the Journey over there. He's basically filming people at the Journey Church from y'all's parking lot. Is the manager available?
Yes.
Mr. Huffman, can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
I know you're a private investigator. I see your credentials. But there's two parts to this for me. All right? My grandson's over there. So you see where I'm concerned.
No, I don't.
You don't see a concern that I have a grandson across the street?
Sir, what are you holding in your hands?
Your ID.
It's a state-issued ID saying I'm an investigator.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what would that lead you to be being a law enforcement officer? Would that lead
You're
you
investigating
to
something.
Okay. Then why would you have a suspicion that I'm a bad guy?
At this point, I don't.
That's the implication you're making, sir.
At this point, I don't.
Okay.
But as a concerned grandfather, I have a concern.
Absolutely, but I presented you with an ID.
Mm-hmm.
I've identified who I am.
Okay.
I'm not hiding from anything.
Correct.
The credentials I presented you present a certain situation would lead you to believe, okay, this guy's working a case.
Okay, all right, that's all I had to know. That's all you had to say.
That's common sense, I would think.
What's this guy's deal? Filming kids, man. They were there with a video camera filming our kids at VBX. Well, I come over here because I wanted them to understand it happened on our property, not on public property.
Right.
He didn't have our permission to do it. He didn't have permission to be there.
Is he a private investigator?
He's saying he is.
Well, if he is, they're supposed to contact the sheriff's office to let us know.
Yeah.
The deputy claimed private investigators need to notify the sheriff's office before conducting investigations, but there's no legal requirement for this in Florida. Licensed private investigators like Mr. Hoffman are allowed to gather information for their clients. While they must follow the same laws as any private citizen and can't trespass, they can observe and record in public areas. Since the church parking lot was open to the public and Mr. Hoffman left when asked, it's unlikely a court would find he broke any laws.
Yes, sir.
That gentleman's wearing one too?
Should be, yes, sir.
Is it policy that everybody cameras activated?
Yes, sir.
So he was seen on the property over there. I can't give him a written warning, just a verbal warning for trespass.
Yeah, but you could write him an illegal parking ticket.
As far as when Dixie goes, if they're doing trespassing, I don't think they will, because he's not doing anything there.
No, they haven't complained. They got to have a complainant. They have to have a complainant in order for you to trespass him from Winn-Dixie, and Winn-Dixie hasn't complained. And he has every right to be here until Winn-Dixie says they don't want him here.
Hey, good. So there's this guy who's filming kids at the Journey Church across the street. He's parked in y'all's parking lot. Apparently he's still filming or looking at them. Y'all want him trespass? Okay. I spoke with the manager, Winn-Dixie.
Unit 43, they definitely want him trespass. They said they don't want anybody on the grounds doing that. Except for you have to get her information.
Deputy, am I being detained?
As of right now, yes, sir, you are. You are being trespassed from the Winn-Dixie.
For suspicion of what crime am I being detained?
As of right now, you were videoing from across the street. That's what our call was about. And now that they want you trespassed, you're being detained.
Who wants me trespass?
Winn-Dixie.
Winn-Dixie wants me trespass. So I'm being detained for trespass.
Currently, yes, sir.
You understand how the law reads the trespass? I must first be given the opportunity to leave the property when told by a proper agent of that property. Okay. Was I given that opportunity? Once again, am I being detained?
Once I give you this trespass warning, you'll be able to leave.
Sir, that's a yes or no question. Am I being detained?
Yes, currently detained.
For suspicion of what crime?
The deputies informed Mr. Hoffman that he was being detained while they issued a trespass warning. However, they did not respond when he asked what crime he was suspected of committing. Generally, officers cannot detain someone without reasonable suspicion of illegal activity. In Florida, trespassing requires either refusing to leave private property after being asked or entering post...
Playing devil's advocate. What if he was private investigating the preacher? And the preacher didn't want to get caught. So he was actually filming the preacher playing with the kids. Pause. Doing whatever they was doing. What if that's what he was actually filming? And the cops over here on the preacher side, not knowing he's a creep. What the
did property without permission. Since Mr. Hoffman had already left when asked, the officers likely didn't have the legal right to detain him while issuing the warning.
And that's also kind of messed up. The first time they went in Winn-Dixie, the cops said, oh, you know, somebody's out here filming people or whatever. And then he asked for the manager, and the manager came up and he flipped it and said, oh, some guy's out here filming kids and da-da-da-da. You see how they did that? They played that right there. So she's like, yeah, get him up out of here. But I think the investigator might be on to something when he said, I have to be told to leave their property before you can just give me a whatchamacallit, a trespassing warning. He might be on to something. I don't know the laws. Playing devil's advocate again. He might be a creep. He might have been filming kids. Who knows? You know, I don't know.
A court would probably conclude the detention was unjustified.
Are you deaf, sir?
Okay.
Well, you guys, I tell you, you all earn your reputation nowadays. It's disgusting. You all sit around your departments and wonder why the public feels the way they feel. You all hide behind the words like safety, children. Is there a supervisor on scene?
No, she's not here.
I'd like to have a supervisor on scene. I also like to have business cards from each and every deputy that's on location right now.
Okay. You're welcome to have that, and we can contact the sergeant and see if he's close by and can respond.
I appreciate that, sir. Thank you.
Sarge close by, you want to talk to sergeant?
He probably is.
Sir?
He probably is. You can call him on the radio if he wants to come.
You close by, your presence.
Uh-oh. Hold on, I think we got a technical difficulty. Let's try to run that last part back. See what that was all about. Uh-oh. I done put the wrong... Oh, no. I done put the wrong one in the video. Oh, that's why. Hold on, what was that all about? That was weird. Let's see here. Started skipping.
On December 11th, 2022, First Amendment Auditor Jeremiah Payne, his wife, and their 5-year-old daughter were walking in a Springfield, Tennessee neighborhood when they accidentally dropped a bag of candy in front of the home of off-duty Metro Nashville Police Department Detective William Thorogood. Detective Thorogood, assuming the bag was trash, flashed his badge and asked the...
So he was seen on the property.
Deputies informed Mr. Hoffman that he was being detained while...
Oh, I guess that was the end of the video.
On December 11th.
Oh yeah, that was it. They cut the video off. That's what happened.
You all sit around your departments and wonder why.
So I don't know. I guess they cut the video off a little short. But you know, just to play devil's advocate, who knows what was going on? It could have been two things. He could have been filming kids. He could have been filming the preacher, like I said. Who knows? That's a tricky situation. Situation you don't ever want to find yourself in. But hey, if you're a private investigator and you're really doing your job investigating, I don't know what you was investigating. We'll never know. But I thought it was pretty interesting. That was a great pop-up Saturday show for you. We haven't done one of these yet. This is the first official pop-up Saturday. To all the riders that came in the building and stopped through for your boy. Everybody that made it a Saturday, go ahead and give yourself a big round of applause. Hey man, I just want to say God loves you, your family loves you, I love you. I appreciate each and every one of you for subscribing, liking, sharing the video, hitting the notification bell, leaving the comments below, dropping in with your boy, and checking in with me, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm humble and appreciative. And I thank each and every one of you. Every day y'all stop in and listen and show me love, man. Hey, I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers. I'm trying to get to a certain amount of minutes watched, hours watched on my videos so I can join the YouTube program. So I need each and every one of you to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell another friend. You heard me? Yeah, man. We up out of here, though. Getting ready for playoffs tomorrow. And yeah, man, it's been a long week. It's been a good week. I'm always thankful, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a great evening.